good evening. To the surprise of absolutely no one. Starfield. How are y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all having a lovely Monday. Hi Esty, well done on being first. Jellios, how you doing? First doesn't count when the stream's only just started. Ah, you snooze, you lose. Welcome guys. A stream of Starfield is a surprise. Well, I kind of reached the point with the playthrough that I was doing. I was kind of like, I've done everything. I kind of want to play it again, but I want to share it. So yeah, I will be role playing in inverted commas, like a blind playthrough, just because I think that's more interesting for viewers. Although I might point out that there are a few points in this game that are very dark, like trapped in your own coffin kind of dark. So I will kind of break character and point out when we're coming up to those bits, so that people can curate their experience as needed. But for the most part, it's actually quite a light-hearted game. But then when it does get dark, it gets very dark. So I will point out these bits. I can refresh my memory on how this story begins. Oh yes, it has a very good start actually, and probably one of the only Bethesda games I've ever played where you don't start in a prison. Okay, so without any further ado, shall we get started? Press any button to begin. So, new playthrough. Start a new game. Now, this goes straight into the game. There is no preamble. So, is everyone ready? Are you ready to take notes? Have I got my notebook, actually, in case? I mean, I probably won't. I think I'm only going to really start taking notes if we go into, like, cargo link territory. But for now, we're just going to confirm. And so it begins. Bethesda Game Studios presents Wait, this isn't Skyrim? Sol date, May 7th, 2330. Argos Extractors mining outpost on the moon of Vectura. Hi.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Wait, what?
Very helpful. Thank you.
What's this?
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
Can we go back to the dismemberment?
Around. Good pep talks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue.
I
Shame
love
we
these
won't
two.
find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days,
Group
Ella,
hug!
I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
These are just rumors spread by union workers. Everything is safe. Yep, you gotta love his honesty. None of this sugar. Right, LS to move.
Okay.
There we go.
Let's see
None of
I'll
the...
be on time.
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Concurrence.
Roger that.
I also
Remember,
do not want to be buried alive.
Keep your breathing steady. And never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
So apparently my name is
Yeah.
Dusty.
Because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestyle Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh.
I mean,
Reams of red tape.
sometimes red tape is a good thing. I wish to see the health and safety manifest. I could see this being a Warframe tile set. It does have Warframe vibes. Definitely. But look, Solarans. It's like... I'm actually like just waiting for everyone to start singing the theme tune to what's the Solaran city called? Fortuna. Hey Mira, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we've literally just started. You've missed the title sequence. Okay.
This one over here. Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Jesus! Benning.
Jesus, Calvert.
Break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
Get up,
What
Benning.
do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, yes ma'am. I'm staying with Lynn.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
I missed. Hang on, I'm gonna try again. Okay, I got it this time. Alright, I'm armed and I'm dangerous. Right, collect mineral deposits. Press RT to fire. Right, I'm gonna try not to fire at my work colleagues. Everyone look out. Idiot at controls. Okay.
I'm busy. Got anyone else to bother?
I mean, sorry. I was just walking by, my dude. Can I accidentally shoot him with the laser, do you think? Do you think I'd get into trouble if I did that? Do it! I can't quick save yet. When the game gives me a save option, we'll start doing the stupid stuff. Right, okay. Beryllium deposit. Let's do this. Beryllium added. There, we've done it. We've successfully Bethesda'd. Okay, there's another beryllium deposit. There's some more over here. He might have minerals in him. Yeah. Organic material. Organic material is useful in this game if you do a lot of construction. Right.
They're ready for us. Get back up here.
Okay. Lynn, I got the beryllium. Are you proud of me?
You got a few more digs to go before I feel like talking to you.
I really want to shoot this guy with the laser. You have no idea the resistance I'm showing right now. Okay.
Come on, it's time. You're with me.
Put the cutter away so I don't accidentally shoot Lynn. I think that would actually get me fired. Onwards to adventure.
Ella, get the reading.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I do.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up.
What?
Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
What? Why can't?
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Why can't Hella go? Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm the main character. I have. Alright, Hella, it's got to be me.
Hey, don't look at me. I've done my part.
What? You're reading from a computer. Lynn?
What are you waiting for?
Because Hella has health insurance. Yeah, they can't afford to send Hella. I'm uninsured. They can afford to lose me. All right. All right, here we go. No, we haven't done the backstory selection yet. We know naught about our character except that our name is Dusty, and I don't even think that's our name. I think that's just an affectionate nickname that Lynn has given us because Lynn is affectionate and she cares about us and our well-being, which is why Lynn is sending Dusty, aka me, into this dark, scary cave which has an anomaly inside of it. Right, LB to... I always forget about the flashlight. Oh, yeah. We have to name our character Dusty. Our character will be called Dusty. Right. I'm going to collect some more beryllium while I'm here, because then maybe Lynn will be proud of me.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Okay. What could possibly go wrong, Hella? I imagine, in a pinch, this would actually make a very good weapon as well. I mean, it can cut through rock. If it can cut through rock, it can cut through skin. Hey, up.
Do you see anything?
It's shiny. What is this stuff? Selenite deposit. Wow, that takes some. Yeah, you need a diamond pickaxe for this one. That one's actually stronger than my cutter ammo. Alright. We got it in the end. Right, meanwhile over here, if memory serves, you have used it as a weapon. Excellent. Right. I'm going to assume by the fact that it's called question mark, that this is the anomaly. Use the cutter to break up the mineral deposit. Okay, yeah, let's shoot the anomaly. What could possibly go wrong? Take. It's kind of pretty. It's got lots of little patterns on it. This not be natural phenomena. This be something that was made. Let's pick it up with our bare hands. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, hello. Well, that happened.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Nope, I have completely lost my memory and will have to have the entire game world explained to me. Right, here we go. So, first things first, do we want to have, I suppose, ooh. Do we want to have a masculine body or a feminine body, I suppose, is question one. I don't want to spend too long on character creation because, actually, I quite like that one. I might go with that one. Okay, sit back, relax, grab a drink. Jan is going to create her character. Yeah, you might want to. Right, so body type 1 or 2. We're gonna. I normally play body type 1, but I think I might. I don't know. I'm tempted to go body type 2 just for the difference. But then we can decide if we want them to have walk style 1 or walk style 2. I really like the diversity in this character creator. And then you can just completely, so we can make them like nice and thin or give them a bit of muscle. I don't want to be too thin. That's, you know, we're someone who likes our food. Oh, sugar. I've just remembered there's something else I want to change as well. But let's do the character creation first. Okay, skin tone I'm kind of happy with. I might make the hair a different colour. Oh, I've gone to the wrong place. Right, Mirror, good news. Your favourite bit's coming up. Right. I think I might go with red hair. I've got red hair. I'm going to make her look a bit like me because I'm narcissistic. I'll go with eyes, eye colour. I'm going to give her green eyes though. I've always wished I had green eyes. One of these is green. That's kind of green. That'll do. Right, eyebrow colour. We want to kind of go to match the hair a bit. I'm kind of okay with those eyebrows. I think they kind of suit her. Forehead, we're happy with. Nose, I'm happy with. Ears are okay. I kind of like this hairstyle on her too, actually. We've kind of really lucked out with the RNG on the pre-made model here. Ugh. Teeth. Why do I have the option to do that? Right. No. We are someone who cares for our teeth. We're good. Okay. So, background. Let's see what we got. So we suppose this is where we kind of decide what kind of like game approach we want to have to the world. So, Beast Hunter. From the Ashtar of Aquila to the Terramorphs that plague the world of the settled system. Hostile alien life abounds. You've learned the skills to track them, find them, and take them down. Now, the important thing here is the starting skills. So this one gives us fitness, ballistic, and gastronomy. Now, I tend not to use gastronomy, like, at all. So the way I usually play, that one wouldn't be a good one. Bouncer, you've worked the line at the toughest clubs in the settled system. That might give us some interesting dialogue options in Neon. Back then you learned that the most non-lethal confrontations can be solved one of two ways: a strong right hook or a more strongly secured door. Space Chef! We could have Space Chef. You can actually do Space Chef as its own thing. Bounty, right, so that's boxing, security, and fitness. So that's a very melee character. Wherever there are wanted individuals, there are those who profit from their capture, and your quarry knows that in the vastness of space, they can run, but they can't hide. Now, this one's quite useful for the ship. So, piloting, targeting control systems, and boost pack. Space chef, gastronomy, dueling, and scavenging. Close attack with a melee weapon. I've never actually played melee on this game. It might be an interesting thing. We could be Din Djarin. Yeah, you could be Din Djarin. Dusty Djarin. Combat medic. Leave it to human beings to fight over something as infinite as outer space. That's where you come in. You've never been afraid to take on the enemy, but you'd much rather take care of your friends. So this one gives you medicine, wellness, and pistol certification. Now that one might be a good starter. That one would be a good starter. It gives us some useful skills right at the beginning. Cyber Runner. From Neon to New Atlantis, the Megacorps stand as monuments to power, prestige, and profit. You've worked both for and against them, and on the inside out, often sacrificing conscience for credits. Okay, interesting background for that one. Stealth, security, and theft. So that's kind of your why get into a fight when you can just sneak past the enemy kind of playthrough. Now I will say this, and no, I'm not one of those people who like hates on a game for the sake of hating on a game, and this game does get its haters, but I will say this: the stealth in this game is rubbish. Do not play a stealth character in Starfield. Just don't. Okay, I'm just saying that now. Just don't. There are better things. There are better ways to lose your sanity than to play a stealth character in Starfield. Cyberneticists, robots, mere toys, neuroamps, good for parlor tricks. Oh my goodness. Prideful gladiators. As you came to die. Let me hear your battle cry. Nutty Isis with the 98 months. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And yes, the stealth does look like Donatello. Donatello's had enough of being a ninja. He's now got a gun. How you doing, Nutty? Welcome. We're looking at diplomat now. Persuasion, commerce, and wellness. The wars are over. Peace now reigns. A settled system, but only because there are those quietly fighting to keep it. Because of you, agreements were signed, worlds were heeded, and lives were spared. Okay. Explorer. They said exploration is a lost art. You didn't listen. As the major factions argued over space, they desperately tried to control. You were busy uncovering the wonders of the settled systems. That one gives you lasers, astrodynamics, and surveying. Now, surveying is a good way to get your skill up. I will say that now. But you don't need the surveying skill to survey. So, gangster. You're always disgusted by suckers killing themselves to make an honest wage. As soon as you were old enough to hold a weapon, you took what you wanted from anyone unlucky enough to have it. That one gives you shotgun, boxing, and theft. Homesteader. Stop me if I'm going through these too fast, by the way. The discovery of the settled systems, many oxygen-rich planets and moons, meant humans could live just about anywhere if they had the know-how. You did, and utilised it to great effect. Geology, surveying, and weightlifting. Okay, so surveying again. And then this one is, there was a time when all you wanted was to be a titan of industry. Maybe a ship designer or megacorp exec. Thankfully, that skill set never goes out of style in the settled systems. Now, that's a good starter. Persuasion, security, and research. That's a contender. That's some really good starting skills on that one. Long hauler. Let those other hothead pilots obsess over laser weapons and maneuverability. You're a space trucker. Pure and simple. Pack the cargo, get it there fast, get paid, repeat. Life is simple and good. Oh my god, that's my character in Freelancer. Oh, buy water from a water planet, take it to a desert planet, sell it, take the desert back to the water planet. I made $1 million. Weightlifting, piloting, and ballistic weapons systems. Okay. So, I suppose cargo hauling is a good way to make money in this game, but that won't be all we're doing. So at the moment, which one did I say? Did I say Industrialist? Industrialist is the front runner at the moment for me. There's too many choices. Remember when I started that none of them had the combo I really wanted. There is one where you can like choose your own combo, I think. Pilgrim, Wayfarer, Wanderer Seeker, Transient. You've been called many things during your travels and learned some others could never understand. The journey is the destination. So that's gastronomy again. So I'm scavenging, surveying. Professor is geology. Ronin, masterless and unbound. You wander the settled systems as a blade for hire. To some, you are a simple mercenary. To others, a hero, and to a select few, a nightmare they could never wake from. Right, smiley face from Mirror on Ronin. So that gives you dueling, which is melee, stealth, and scavenging. Again, stealth in this game. Sculptor. With your knowledge of anatomy and skilled, steady hand, you could have had a lucrative career as a surgeon. Instead, you followed your heart and created works of art to amaze and inspire. So that gives you medicine and persuasion, which are very good starting skills. Also geology. There's not many more. We're nearly there. Soldier. The settled systems is no stranger to warfare, and if there's one thing armed contact relies on, it's trained warriors with guns and guts. You have both. So that gives you fitness, ballistics, and boost pack. I have never used the boost pack. I don't even know how you activate the boost pack. I keep seeing stuff about boost packs. I spent ages figuring out how to smuggle Aurora out of Neon without a boost pack because I couldn't figure out how to use the boost pack. There is a way. I will show you. Right, Space Scoundrel. Now this is the one that my last playthrough had. I had some really good starting skills. Good, bad, worst right is to say. If there's anything you've learned while try that word through the galaxy, it's this. Space may look black, but it's really one big shade of grey. So that gives you pistol certification, piloting, and persuasion. So again, that's some really good starting skills. So it's kind of between Industrialist and Space Scoundrel at the moment, but leaning probably towards Industrialist because security. I think my biggest regret in the last playthrough was that I didn't have security at the beginning. And then Xenobiologists. The settled system is home to untold alien species, and while none of them have yet proven sentient, they never deterred you. So you sought out and studied them for whatever gift they offered. Looking for a driving instructor. Hey, nice. Never too late to learn. I know people that started learning to drive when they were in their 60s. Starting skill, lasers, surveying, and fitness. Okay, or file not found. Oh, that one just gives you. I thought file not found gave you the opportunity to choose. I was wrong. I think this is just so that you can have some starting skills without committing to a backstory if you want to. So I'm kind of torn between. Space Scoundrel was a good one, and it had some really cool dialogue options, but I'm kind of leaning towards Industrialist. That's got some really cool starting skills. So what are we thinking? Space Scoundrel or Industrialist? Or did any other catch your eye? I swear. In before Mura says Space Chef. Industrialist does seem cool. Security is the big one. You will not believe how often security comes up. And it's like, why didn't I unlock security at the beginning? Alright, Industrialist it is. Combat Medic did sound cool too. Yeah. Persuasion will definitely be handy. Now, I will hand on heart admit now, I might go by ear, but I tend to, when I'm playing this game, I tend to save scum the persuasion games because they are literally a roll of the dice. You can do the same persuasion tree and fail one and succeed in the other. So it's kind of like what that option that the last time I did this tree that won. Why is it now lost? It is literally a roll of the dice. Oh, but we'll see. We might. Yeah, Jenny was like, "You what?" Jenny was just like, unfollows, unfriends, unmyspaces, ban this madness. Who the save scums? Right, industrialist it is. Background chosen. I don't think you can have more than one background. Right, traits now. We are doing kids stuff. No, I will not be accepting. I will not be accepting arguments against kids stuff. Is hilarious. the rest we'll look at. So we have got. So the kids stuff, which is the one I've just selected, is your parents are alive and well, and you can visit them at their home, but you will automatically send 2% of your credits home to them every week. That's fair. So we now have. Knows me. Who is Jelios? I'm sure I've met him. Right, you've left and you're still paying rent? I know. We've left, but we're still paying rent. Alien DNA. You volunteered for a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. You start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. Dream home. Now, that's just a waste of money. Just no. You are deeply connected to the feelings of others. Performing actions your companions like will result in a temporary increase in combat effectiveness, but performing actions they don't like will have a precise opposite effect. Now that's quite a good one. We do like a good empath. Extrovert. You are a people person. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring with human companions, but more when adventuring alone. Cannot be combined with introvert. Random things may burst from your chest. Yeah. Alien DNA may come with risks. So, Freestar Collective Settler. You gain access to special Freestar Collective dialogue options and better rewards from some missions given by the faction. But crime bounties towards other factions are increased. Okay. Hero worshipped. You've earned the attention of annoying, adoring fan who will show up randomly and jabber at you incessantly. So introvert. You really need your alone time, and that one I'm probably going to skip because a lot of these you do need companions. So yeah, that's basically the opposite of extrovert. Neon Street Rat. You grew up on the mean streets of Neon. You gain access to special dialogue options and better rewards from Neon, but crime bounties by other factions is greatly increased. Hero worship would be funny. You've earned the attention of an annoying, adoring fan who will show up randomly and jab at you incessantly. You think that'll be? Is that funny? Is that based on the adoring fan from not Skyrim, the other one, Oblivion? Right. Mass Effect. Mass Effect? Which one's Mass Effect? Oh, Mass Effect 1 had an adoring fan too. It's been so long since I've played Mass Effect, I don't remember any of it. I really should play it again. You grew up as a member of the Enlightened. You gain access to special chests full of items in the House of Enlightened in New Atlantis, but lose access to the Sanctum Universum chest. Okay, so this is just like the three main religions in the world. So you've got Enlightened. You've got Universal. You grew up as a member of the Sanctum Universum. So that gives you a chest of items in their house. Or you've got Serpent's Embrace. You grew up worshipping the Great Serpent. Grav jumping provides a temporary boost to health and oxygen, but health and oxygen are lowered if you don't continue jumping regularly, like an addiction. Now, you do grav jump a lot in this game. So, that's a possibility. Spaced. Spaced! Your body has become acclimated to space. Health and oxygen are increased when in space, but decreased when on the surface. Okay. Taskmaster. Occasionally, if you have crew trained in certain ship skills, that system will automatically repair itself to full health when it's damaged. However, all crew cost twice as much to hire. I like that there's a good balance between good and bad on all of these. So terra firma is the opposite of spaced, and then United Colonies native, you gain access to special United Colonies dialogue options and better rewards. However, the crime bounty, blah blah blah. Or wanted, someone put a price on your head and word has spread. Occasionally armed mercenaries will show up and try to kill you, but being cornered gives you an edge. When your health is low, you do extra damage. Okay, I don't think I want armed mercenaries to chase me around the map. Thank you very much, Starfield. So I'm leaning toward. I must admit, I'm leaning towards Serpent's Embrace because we will be grab jumping a lot. It also, there's one point in the game where it gives you an absolutely hilarious dialogue option. From the reaches of space to the pillars of Asari grace. So people keep turning on up what you can kill and loot. I mean, there is that, yeah. If I kill them, I can loot them, but I can also loot the space pirates who just randomly spawn in random areas. So I think we're gonna go. I'm tempted. So I think we'll go Serpent's Embrace if that's okay with everyone, or Empath. Actually, Serpent's Embrace or Empath. Deeply connected to the feelings of others, performing actions your companions like. Oh, actually, no, I'm not sure here, because Empath is really useful as well. Empath or Serpent's Embrace. I mean, Serpent's Embrace, I'm just thinking about that hilarious dialogue option, to be honest. But Empath, but it is also useful for the, yeah, Empath be different. We will be Deanna Troy. I think Empath could have consequences if you have two polar opposites around you. This is true, yeah. You tend to only have the one companion, though. It rarely comes up that you've got more than one companion with you. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Empath. I was gonna do Serpent's Embrace, but do you know what? We're gonna be Deanna Troy instead. So I think that's everything. Yeah. We only spent half an hour on the we only spent half an hour on this. Right, now I gotta remember how to give her a name. Oh. Did I do right? There we go. Right, so pronouns. Do we want she, her, hang on, they, them, or he, him? Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're of the feminine, so she, her, or they, them. I think we're gonna go she, her. And then character name. Character must be renamed. I'm trying. How do I do this? Ah, there we go. Right, Dusty McDustface. We are not calling her Dusty McDustface. I am just going to very quickly Google, because there are a list of surnames in this game that it's good to have for reasons that will come up. So... Actually, one of them might be Dusty. I would not put it past Bethesda to have done that. Come on, phone, load. Is one of them Dusty? Hang on, I'm just scrolling through the A's. Dennis, Death, Diane, Diego, Dango, Draper. No, one of them is not Dusty. Okay. We can have Dusty Douglas, though. Dusty Tenno? Dusty Tenno. I doubt Tenno is on the list. Frost Prime. I am not calling them Frost Prime. Right, we can have Dusty Turner. That's kind of like Dusty Tenno. Or, God, there's loads of names. Dusty Zed, Dusty Xavier. Dusty Xavier sounds cool. Dusty Stone, Dusty Stella, Dusty Spike. Dusty Rogers. How about Dusty Rogers? All in favour of Dusty Rogers, say aye. Lace the Scout. She does look a bit like Lace, yeah, now that you mention it. Alright. Dusty Rogers. And you will find out why I've chosen a specific surname later on in the game. It's quite funny. Those who have played Fallout 4 probably already know where I'm going. Oh, wait. Someone wanted Dusty McDustface? Right. You can have Dusty McPherson. That's kind of like Dusty McDustface. Alright, no, we'll go Dusty Rogers. Then it's like Buck Rogers, isn't it? I'm the kind of person that would name my Skyrim character you. I did that, like, was it Dragon Age where I didn't realise you could change the name of the Inquisitor? There was one where I played the entire game with the default name, because I didn't know you could change it. I think it was Dragon Age Inquisition. Right, Dusty Rogers. She's ready.
Oh, yeah. You were a real rags to riches to rags story when you signed on. From space industrialist to contract miner.
Yeah, I invested in crypto.
Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way. Then we all get paid.
Yay!
You remember anything that happened?
I would name myself Finally Awake. Hey, you're finally awake. Yeah. Everything's a blank after I went into that tunnel. It was like a dream or a vision. There was this light and music. It was incredible, like a dream or a vision.
Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me.
Too late.
You'll walk it off. More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be...
Oh.
Speak of the devil.
Right. Is it going to let me go into settings? So, one last bit of character creation, which is gameplay options. Because there's a lot you can do down here. So, cargo access distance. I'm going to make it... Right, this one I'm actually going to switch to anywhere. So that means I can access my ship cargo from anywhere. Because the encumberment system in this game is ridiculous. Now, that does mean my total XP is now -6. So what I will do is I will switch off food healing. And I will switch off sleep healing. Which offsets that. Sustenance, I'm going to change to positive and negative. That gives me +4. Affliction treatment normal. No healing from cheese? No healing from cheese. Environmental damage and afflictions. Save on reset, save on weight, save on travel. So we got +4. Then we'll keep everything else to normal for now. Medical item healing normal, vendor credits normal. I didn't know gameplay options had consequences. Yeah, I suppose it's just like, you know, it's like a fun offset. So like you can make the game as easy as you want, but you won't get as much XP. So because I've balanced it out, I'm actually now going to get more XP than I was at the beginning. So we've switched off food healing and sleep healing. If I might change my mind and switch those back on later, but we'll see. We also get positive and negative from sustenance, which means we will have to keep food and drink in our inventory. Combat affliction gain, affliction treatment, save on rest. Right, I think I'm happy with all of those. Now, for some of these missions, I might knock enemy combat down because there's one or two where it's just like, are you kidding me? But Yeah, I forgot to do that at the beginning. I was going to do that before we went into the game, but I completely forgot. Which means we won't have, because if you do it at the beginning of the game, you start with food in your inventory, I think. But never mind, we'll manage. Food is very easy to come by in this game. Right. Okay, we have finished character creation. We are 45 minutes in. Follow Lynn. Here we go. Hi everyone. Look at these are all my work colleagues. Oh, they have a book on space mining. Chapter 3, Mining Suit Maintenance. Of all the hazards that exist out there in space, you'll find yourself easily forgetting about CO2 buildup in your respirator. That's a huge mistake. Even a small amount of CO2 is going to add up over the course of your day, sapping just a little bit of life out of you when you need it. Running is harder, swinging that cutter around takes one more huff than you want, and when a tunnel collapses you want to be moving as fast and across as long a distance as possible, so invest in a good helmet, trust me. The rest of the chapter continues to recite the importance of quality equipment. But if food doesn't heal you, what does? You can get med packs.
Oh, sure, just take my stuff. All yours.
Wait,
There wasn't much as stealing!
I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
Right, you can't give it back? I probably can, actually. Hang on.
Oh, you don't look good.
There, I gave it back. I am a nice person. Oh, there's credits in here. I'll just be taking those. This is a Bethesda game. If it's not nailed down, pick it up. Right. Actually, that loaf of bread I'm going to take.
Just trying to get through my
food.
shift. Yeah, right.
Right.
Need some coffee or something?
No. Can I
Got a packet here somewhere.
Can I steal your water? Thank you. Okay, we got food and water for when it comes up.
How'd they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
Supervisor's log supplemental. Still day 2 of Argos Extractor's Vectera dig. Freestar Collective Claim ID Beta 7548 Alpha. As far as anyone knows, this is just another ore run. Vectera's got enough mid-level veins to keep everyone working and not asking questions. I've told Hella everything he needs to know, which is pretty much everything I know. This is another one of Barrett's special orders. He made good with the payment for Kazal, even if it was a bust. This time, I'm not so sure. This place is giving me the willies. I think we're going to find something. I just have no idea what it could be, or why Barrett might want it. But those sweet Constellation credits mean we dig our holes and keep our mouths shut. And I'm okay with that. Hopefully, between Barrett's mysterious thing and the ore itself, we'll be done with this rock in 5 days, when the transport is supposed to come back for extraction.
Make it to extraction. Okay. Oh, hi. Oh, no, you... Can I... Right, I my mission objective is over there. Can I... Any chance I could, like... No? Yup, fine. I will go
Lynn sure
around
seems to like
the
you.
desk.
Guess you would know. Being the boss and all.
The surname Barrett triggers... Oh, now you move. Thanks. Yeah, the surname Barrett does trigger sweating. In your base save, have you done all the quests? I've done most of them. Probably not all of them. This is a Bethesda game. No one has done all the quests.
Alright, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Equip your helmet. Okay. Did the thing. Except Sam. Yeah, except possibly Sam. Sam is the only person on the planet of Earth who has completed all the quests. Possibly Epic Nate as well at this point. But... Right. We're still following Lynn.
Discovery class? That shit told me that was
Yeah. It's an antique, Hella. You took off your helmet and couldn't remember how to put it back on. Oh no. Right. That's a nice ship though.
Barrett?
Man!
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Maybe.
Right here. The new girl found it.
Hi.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no, Barrett. Not cool. She passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
I mean, I say all kind of nonsense
Is
anyway.
that right?
Yeah.
Went on a trip, huh?
You could call it that. I'm fine. Nothing to talk about. How? Yeah, I feel like Barrett knows more than he's letting on. How would you know about that? How would you know about that?
Well, you could say that the infinite possibilities of the universe are full of everything but coincidences.
It does, yeah, it's a little bit like Serenity. Is it bolted or nailed down? Yeah, can we steal the ship? You could call it that.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Knew it.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
What?
Barrett?
Yeah, Barrett. Hold off the pirates. Okay, Barrett, I am being chased by pirates as a conversation opener. Right. Okay, what's this? We've got a pistol, and we've got ammo for the pistol, and we've got a med pack. All useful things. Let's... Okay, okay, it's an Eon. We've got 95 rounds. Let's make them count. Remember, I have forgotten which button is the crouch button. Alright, let's just shoot them. Reload! Right, that was one down. Oh no, he killed my friend! How dare! Places when you don't want lag. One. One over here. Nope, too far away. You're right, it is the circle button. Thank you.
I'm safe now.
Alright. Hold off the pirates. So, let's just... we'll grab that. It's another cutter. Our friend here is dead. We'll take some credits from you. Anyone over here I can loot? 6.5. I think this weapon uses 7.7. I will just double check that. Yeah, it uses 7.7, but ammo, we can still sell the ammo, so I will pick that up. Actually, I might pick the Maelstrom up as well, so I've got a backup weapon. Don't wanna... Credits, 6.5. I suppose this early in the game I should just grab everything that's not bolted down, shouldn't I? You can sell it, now that I think about it. Money! Okay.
This attack better not be coming out of our pay.
Can't believe the Crimson Fleet hit us.
Alright. Looks like we just had the one
Did you see
casualty.
Lynn? Ran straight at those pirates like it was nothing.
Well, this is Lynn we're talking about here. Okay. Look at all those perfectly good organs.
You in one piece? Good. Me? I'm just gonna pass out as soon as my heart stops racing.
You do that, my friend. Maybe don't pass out here. Your oxygen might run out and then you'll die. Did Hella survive? Yes, he
Of
did.
course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
We're still in one piece. Oh god. I'm gonna throw up.
Don't do it in the spacesuit. Trust me. Do not throw up in the spacesuit. Go inside.
We appear to have suffered fewer casualties than would be expected.
What, by the space pirates you neglected to tell us were following you?
The Crimson Fleet is after us. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's the understatement of the year. Okay. Right. Okay. Who am I shouting at? Barrett.
Hey.
Let's...
You did good there. Kept your head. Don't let your guard down. Could be more.
Oh, right. Mr. Barrett, let's talk, shall we?
Now that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
If they can tell me what the artifact of yours is, I'm in. If it'll take me off this damn moon, sign me up. I didn't ask for any of this. Who is Constellation?
You ever stare up at the stars at night,
No.
wondering what's out there?
Not really.
Well, that's us. That's where we go.
Okay, I didn't ask for any of this.
Hey, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but we don't exactly know what the artifact might have done to your head, and Constellation is really the only group qualified to help.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list.
You did. Well
How
done.
about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but she's not some minor anymore, Lynn. Soon as she touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal.
Lynn.
Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Thanks for everything, Lynn.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Bosco, get her to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again.
Yeah.
Very well.
Hang on, are we going to get paid?
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Okay. Ah, the watch. Which...
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Why is the Crimson Fleet chasing you?
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
Yeah, this was my first day at work. I'm probably not on the payroll yet. What exactly did we dig up?
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
Okay. Who are you? What's Constellation?
See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space.
And
Without
annoying
us,
pirates.
the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out.
I mean, it's not, because there's, like, the sun, but you already had a round elsewhere and it was solid, according to that second-in-command guy of Lynn. Yeah, I should get paid! Hang on, yeah, you're giving me your ship?
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan.
Alright, so you're...
Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception, since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
Why send me? Shouldn't you go?
Come on. You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now.
Okay, I've asked him everything I can ask him.
And Vasco, don't let her break my ship.
So you're just letting me take your ship? Can I have that? Oh, it's gone. I was going to say, can I have that ship over there? But they took off.
Staying around isn't helping us out any.
But Lynn, I want to get paid. Hannah, are you okay?
Back to Constellation.
Yeah, in before
Hey,
the
I don't know how you kept your cool back there.
yeah, but in before the artifact makes us see Johnny Silverhand. Right, lead the way, crazy robot companion. This is Vasco.
It appears you are the new captain of the Frontier.
Apparently.
Captain Rogers.
And that's...
Protocol Indigo is in effect.
And that's why I wanted to give her a certain surname, because Vasco calls you Captain Rogers.
Robotics Bay.
Oh, Vasco, open the pod bay doors.
Captain Rogers.
I do not...
I'll guide you as best I can.
I do not want to know how long the actor spent in the vocal booth saying Captain random surname, because there are hundreds of surnames that you can choose from. Okay. Fallout did that with Codsworth.
Captain.
Yeah. Okay, here's our ship. So first things first, loot the damn thing, because it's got med packs. Alright. Take off from
Captain
Vectera.
Rogers. I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Alright, Barrett's personal slate 2.
Well, hey there, irate pirates. Looks like you finally did it. Boarded my ship, scrapped my bot, ripped those beautiful brown eyes out of my adorably cherubic face, and then you discovered the guy you had pegged as a treasure hunter doesn't actually have any treasure. Not anymore. It's true. I may have had a pricey trinket or two when I evaded your sorry asses at Kumazi, but brother had to buy fuel. So you get nothing, except my ghost. Because I am gonna haunt your asses till the end of your days. Which, for a Crimson Fleet pirate, is about, what, another week?
So did he like record that while hiding in the toilet? Do you think? Yeah, we found an in-game toilet. My god, they exist. Right. We're just gonna look around the frontier for a bit. Food. And a digipick. Those things are like lockpicks in this world. I'm gonna get the food. A bitten sandwich. I'll leave that there, I think. We don't want a bitten sandwich. We have a plant. We could have a lucky plant in our inventory. Fire extinguisher. Loads of stuff here. Oh, there's another slate here. Barrett personal slate 1. Is there a bin for the bitten sandwich? No. I suppose I could put it in the toilet. Barrett's personal slate 1.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances, in short, no fun.
Oh?
Unless, as strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
Well, neither do I now. It's mine. This ship is now mine. Right, it's a nice coffee mug. Oh, we got a research station. The research lab lets you discover new crafting recipes by completing research projects. Each research project requires materials in order to make progress. The materials needed can range from raw materials extracted from planets to organic substances extracted from alien creatures and plant life to manufactured components that can be made at an industrial workbench. Now, something tells me we're not going to be able to do much of anything at the moment because we got now. But good to know that that's there for when we do have stuff. Right, and then we got a little sleeping area, and oh, look at the photos. He's taking photos of Barrett in various planets. That's really cool. I like that. Okay, there's another personal slate here.
Oh, I'd kill for some chunks right now. First stop when I get home. But I really need to get better about packing snacks for these long hauls. Some rhubarb boom pop. Maybe some cereal. Irvin always made the best trail mix. Added in little marshmallows for stars. I miss that.
I want a trail mix with marshmallow stars. Is there a trail mix with marshmallow stars? No, but there is an old Earth baseball. And if all else fails, there's a paper airplane. Oh, there's a med pack. That's useful. I'll take that. Sorry, Barrett. You left me unattended with your ship. I've stolen your med pack. You know, I'm having a really rough day, Barrett. I got shot at by pirates because of you. Right. We can decorate the ship. Can we do that now? No, that's locked at the moment because we're still in the tutorial. We've got some jump seats. I believe this is the inventory. Oh look, we got some stuff in our inventory. Oh, that's useful. That's good to know. We've got that's quite a useful little hole there, actually. Right. Nightwear in the box. We've stolen his PJs. Actually, have I still got the Beridian that I mined earlier? Yes, I have. Right, in you go. Into the inventory with you. So we got 450 inventory on the Frontier. Excellent. And the Frontier has some ship parts. This is good. Right, okay. We've got Artifact Eater. It's all happening. Nope. There's some chunks apple. Food is always useful. I think that's the captain's locker. The Learned Astronomer. Okay. Oh. I wish... Oh, I've gone into the wrong menu. Notes. The Learned Astronomer. When I heard the Learned Astronomer, when the proofs, the figures were ranged in columns before me, when I was shown the charts and diagrams to add, divide and measure them, when I was sitting, heard the astronomer where he lectured with much applause in the lecture room, how soon unaccountable I became tired and sick, till rising and gliding out I wandered off by myself, in a mystical moist night air, and from time to time looked up in perfect silence at the stars. Walt Whiteman's When I Heard the Learned Astronomer was only one stanza, neatly encapsulating the author's disdain for the scientific overanalysis of natural beauty. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You're back with an iced coffee? Perfect. I have peach Bellini. I should really drink some. I need to hydrate. Did I actually steal his pajamas? Oh yeah, nightwear. We can steal his pajamas. Right. Okay, I think that's everything. So let's do our little quick save and then jump in and stop to hydrate and then jump in the pilot's seat. Hydrate or dihydrate?
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
What will my warp line be? Ooh. Well, it's called grav jumping, so it's kind of like, let's grav. Yeah, let's grav. We're going to space. Space! Try not to break the ship. To space! Heis! Right. Now where?
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure.
Shouldn't we have done that before taking
I can
off?
step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Okay, use to select ship systems. You can skip the ship jump by powering up all systems, including grav drive. I will actually do the tutorial, because why not?
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
So are you going to go bold or right? So because of
Each
this,
ship's engine has
hang
a
on.
sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator.
Shut up, Vasco. Because of this Protocol Indigo thing, it won't actually let you leave the tutorial. So Protocol Indigo is kind of a clever way of saying stay in the tutorial. If you try and leave, Vasco stops you. So yeah, we're kind of railroaded for a little bit in true Bethesda fashion. But we'll be out of Helgen soon. It's the free space ETS system. It is actually very similar, isn't it?
Lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right. Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
Okay.
Let's turn our attention to the shields.
Yes, let's.
Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength.
So they're at
Shields
66%.
protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, but be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
So if you switch the shields off entirely, your shields go down to 0. But why would you do that? So we'll keep them at 100%.
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
Ah! Press A to target the ship. Target the ship! Target the ship!
We will need to disable their shields.
I'm trying to disable their
Is
shields.
particularly effective.
Alright.
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile.
Well, can you tell the enemy ship
shields
to...
are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Where'd they go? I think what's happening is I'm in a circle and they're in a circle. So the way to fix that is to go the other way. There we go. I'm gonna BRB. Is it kitty time? Kitty time is the best time. Right, what have you got? Oh no, your shields are coming back! How dare. I did not give you permission to do this. Alright, enemy has missile lock. We're doing really well, guys. I might be about to die in my first base battle. which is kind of embarrassing. Oh my god, I might actually be about to die in my first space battle. Where is this ship? I can't get them onto the HUD. Right. Okay, no one panic, but our shields are down. Right, stay on my HUD this time. Ow! Right. Come on. Whew! Okay.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Well, that was pretty close and I didn't see any. Ah, there they are. Okay. Yeah, we'll take 3-0 wires, always useful. So let's save now that we've had that little bit of success.
2 more Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location.
Well, I
Captain.
timed that well. Come on. This is the annoying bit, is when they fly off your HUD like that, and then it's like just getting them back into the HUD. It's a bit like, it is actually a lot like Free Space. Someone mentioned Free Space just now. Or Wing Commander, if you remember Wing Commander. You think I can turn faster at lower speeds? We'll try that. Oh yeah, you're right. Ah, Jelios might have cracked it. Barrett. Vasco probably did tell me that, and I didn't notice. No, you are quite right, Jelios. Lower speeds does make you turn faster, which makes sense when you think about it. Has it really?
The odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Okay. Travel to Crete. So we're gonna need to power up the grav drive for that. Why are our shields down? Right, so we'll take some energy out of the laser for a while and just pop it in grav. Actually no, we won't. We'll put it in shields. We don't need that much power in our grav drive. Just like enough to initiate it. Right, there's Crete over there. So, that was a... Did I lower my shields? I didn't even notice I'd done that. So yeah, that was a space combat. As you can see, space combat, not my jam. basically what I did
We
in...
have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
Star trekking across the universe. So basically my first playthrough, in the end, I just bought and upgraded. Actually, no, I stole it. I stole a Crimson Fleet ship and just upgraded it until it was a bloody tank. And that's how I got through all the space battles. Right. The planet view of the star map gives you information about the environment, lets you scan the planet for resources, and helps you discover key landing sites. Rotate the planet until the Creek Research Lab map icon is in view. Then select the map icon to land. Now the maps are very clever because they actually allow for orbit and stuff. So next time I come to this planet, the Creek Research Lab might be there, or it might be there. It allows for like the orbit. You have seen some cool ship designs. I guess some people, like, you see the ships they've built and it's just like, wow. We might try and do our own little ship. We might do the Pillow Fort Bastion. Right, so standard O2, which I think means we'll be okay without a suit on this planet. It's a rocky planet. It's got a very strong magnetosphere. And there is fauna and flora. Right, someone build a whole Imperial class Star Destroyer. Okay, we're going to the Crete Research Lab. Let's do this. We've survived space battle despite... I can't believe I never noticed that you turn faster if you slow down. Jelios, where were you at the beginning of my Starfield adventure?
Follow you from here on out, Captain.
Yay, Vasco's following us. Okay, deal with the Crimson... Well, that ship's just left. I hope the Crimson Fleet captain wasn't on it. Alright, here we go. It's a nice planet. Right, scan creatures, minerals and plants. Each unique item scanned progresses your survey data of the planet. Completing survey data can be sold for credits. The scanner mode also unlocks additional features such as building outposts and using social skills like diplomacy and intimidation. So, we scan our plant. 13% scanned. So now we've got to find some more. Scan all the things. Why are we landing this far out? Land on their landing pad on top of their own ship like the badass you are. Why didn't we do that? That's a very good question. Right, where is our mission? Hang on, let's find the mission marker. We should probably... There it is. We should probably head in the rough direction of that. Oh, look at the little critters.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
These are trilobites. Hi guys! Can we keep them? I know. Can we keep them? They have a wary temperament. Right. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's a Crete Stalker. Okay. It's just nice and slow. Nice and slow. Nothing to worry about.
Be careful, Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable.
Oh! Nope, I annoyed it. Well, look, I'm just going to run in, I'm going to grab the scan, and I'm going to run out, okay? There. That's all we needed. Nothing to see here. Please don't attack my robot. There. I mean, you're only a level 5. I'm pretty sure I can take you out. But no, we're good. We're backing up. See? We are leaving your territory. We're up here with the trilobites now. There. There we go. Okay, there. See? You're happy. I'm happy. Everyone's happy. Let's go around here. Let's just not even risk going back onto that bit of the path. Okay. Oh, an iron deposit. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Because we want all the things. You can see why I switched on ship inventory, can't you? You fill up your inventory very quick playing this. Right, is that another trilobite through there? Oh, there's all sorts here. Oh my goodness. Silver. Hey, we're coming back to this planet with we're coming back to this planet with an outpost. Right, silver added. Another one of those dust roots. Creek Research Lab discovered. Okay. I've only got 10 bullets left on this gun. Oh dear. We might have to switch to the we might have to switch to the Maelstrom. We've got 112 rounds on the Maelstrom, so we should be alright.
The Crimson Fleet is a confederation of smaller, independent pirate crews, all flying under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent.
Nice! And we're going into their base because... Alright, doesn't look like there's anyone outside, which is good. Let's see if there's anything here worth looting. An iron deposit. Because monies, loot, knowledge, yeah, all these good things. Alright, there's Vasco. Don't shoot Vasco. We like Vasco. Right. I do like that this scanner actually highlights the things that you can pick up, which is like the best skill to unlock in Fallout 4, and they just give it to you. It's like, thank you! Okay. Tape measure. What's in here? Med pack, we'll have that. Actually, let's pop med pack on our favourites now, shall we? So aid, med pack, and I can't remember, is it the Y button? It is the Y button. Oh, it looks like it's already on our... Alright, it's already put it on our for us, so that's good. Cool. Very nice. So that means in order to use a health pack, I just have to do that. I don't have to go for messing around with the menus. Not that there's anything wrong with messing around with the menus. What's in here? A hallucinogen. Okay. Whatever gets you through the days, I suppose. Crete Research Lab. Let's go on in. There's a hammer. Should I just hammer them if I run out of ammo? Right, we've got Cube, Thermos, Omega, The Last Days. The following is the opening of Camille Flammarion's 1894 work, Omega, The Last Days of the World, in which a comet is set to collide with the Earth in the 25th century, and then people must come to terms with the end of the world and what that actually means. Chapter 1. The magnificent marble bridge which unites the Rue de Rennes with the Rue de Louvre, and which, lined with the statues of celebrated scientists and philosophers, emphasises the monumental avenue leading to the new portico of the Institute, was absolutely black with people. A heaving crowd surged, rather than walked, along the quay, flowing out from every street and pressing forward toward the portico, long before invaded by a tumultuous throng. There's a phrase. Never in that barbarous age preceding the Constitution of the United States of Europe, when might was greater than right, when military despotism ruled the world and foolish humanity quivered in the relentless grasp of war. Never before in the stormy period of a great revolution, or in those feverish days which accompanied a declaration of war, had the approaches of the House of the People's Representatives, or the Place de la Concorde, are you keeping notes? This will be in the test, presented such a spectacle. It was no longer the case of a band of fanatic rallied about a flag, marching to some conquest of the sword, and followed by a throng of the curious and the idle, eager to see what would happen, but of the entire population, anxious, agitated, terrified, composed of every class of society without distinction, hanging upon the decision of an oracle, waiting feverishly the results of the calculations which a celebrated astronomer was to announce that very Monday at 3 o'clock in the session of the Academy of Sciences. Amid the flux of politics and society, the Institute survived, maintaining still in Europe its supremacy in science, literature and art. The centre of civilization, however, had moved westward, and the focus of progress shone on the shores of Lake Michigan. That place. Lake Michigan in North America. There you are, now you know. Wait, we must honour our friends. Find a wrench! Yes, I must find a wrench. The wrench will be my weapon. I don't think you can actually equip the hammer. Right, it's a notebook. Okay. The gravity paradigm. Truth is, what our scientists didn't know back then could fill volumes. The focus, of course, was on wormholes, and not only creating, but maintaining a stable and sustainable Einstein-Rosen bridge. That was the goal, the end point. No one had even considered that maybe that was just the beginning. When we look at grav drive technology today, and the ease at which we fold space and travel light years in seconds, it's sometimes easy to forget the impossibility of what we've achieved. Dr. Josephine Inatu's seminal work continues for another 535 pages and has become the most highly respected text on grav drives and grav jumping ever written. Okay, so they've decided not to put the whole book in the game. Oh, but I wanted to read it. Where can I find this entire volume? Okay. Bad People, Bad Jokes 2. Why did the chicken cross the road? Huh? What's a chicken? Knock knock. Who's there? Planet. Planet who? If I throw a party, will you help me plan it? Ecliptic mercenary says to a woman, I've been hired to kill you, and I always get the job done. Woman says, can't we talk about this, son? How do you keep an idiot in suspense? How do you get a Freestar Collective hick out of a tree? Wave. Lewis Lupper's Bad People, Bad Jokes Volume 2 is the follow-up to his original work, and just like its predecessor, has become a cult hit. I did like the idiot one. How do you keep an idiot in suspense? Right, Starlocked board game. Solar Frontiers game. Reminder. Run. Huh? What? What? Run from what? Now I have
Curious.
concerns.
These are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
But it wasn't a very well hidden one. You could see it from the top of the hill. Okay. Ah! Flipping heck. Go away.
Combat protocol.
You see that? It jumped out of the cupboard. It attacked me. Oh yeah, I have a torch on this thing. Alright. Toxin. Some old kitchen roll. I probably don't want anything that was in that fridge with the keep leech, let's be honest. Red Rover, come over. An excerpt from Lubov Song's novel Red Rover Come Over, an alternative history where autonomous robotic rovers gained sentience, replicated and colonised Mars before the humans could form colonies. Larissa just smiled. The machine continued to blink its lights and emits... I love how we've broken into an enemy compound and we're now reading books. The machine continued to blink its lights and emit faint whines as its servos whirled, unsure of how to proceed. But machine communication was Larissa's speciality. She flicked the buttons on her universal comm unit. Its LEDs blinked rapidly in response to her movements. "It's okay," she signaled through the device. "I won't hurt you. But if we've any hope of getting out of this cave, we'll need to work together." Larissa hadn't expected her day to go like this, trapped in a disused mining tunnel under the surface of Mars with a frightened and potentially hostile maintenance robot. But her espionage training had prepared her for similar situations. The machine clicked and beeped in response. "I trust you." She must have blue hair. It wasn't a direct translation. As precise as machine binary language was, there was still a lot of room for misinterpretation when translated to her native tongue. It was close enough. The robot seemed to relax. Its glowing aperture expanded to let more light in as it gazed at her, taking in any information it could glean from her, and then it extended one of its many clamps in her direction. She took hold with a firm yet gentle tug, pulled the small robot out from under the rubble. "There we go. That's better, isn't it?" she asked, clicking out her message on her comm unit. "Now, if you can lead me out of this tunnel and back to my dropship, I can call for backup. That could help your fellow machines fight back against your oppressors." The robot seemed to nod in understanding and began to wheel its way down the rocky corridor, stopping every so often to let Larissa catch up. Yeah. So you may have cottoned on by now, I do stop and I do read the books. And I do read all the emails. And I'm sorry, but it's a Bethesda game. You've got to read all the books. You've got to read all the emails. The notebooks are blank though, so we'll leave those. Lore is important. They've actually got some proper, inverted commas, books in this as well. You can find like David Copperfield and Oliver Twist and stuff like that. What I could really do with finding is some ammo. Succulents! Ooh, cred chips. And some digipicks. All useful things. If you are not part of the solution, you are part of the precipitate. I don't understand, but okay. I'll take that. Medpacks are useful at this point in the game. Solution is another word for mixture, so it's saying you're either in the mixture or the moisture coming out of it. Oh, lovely. Right. This place is looking like it's seen better days. That's a corpse. That's a corpse and he's surrounded by ketchup. I don't think this guy just laid down and quietly went his way. I think that might be part of his brain splattered over the bucks there. A chestburster. A chestburster? His chest does appear to be intact, but he is also laid down. It could have been a backbuster. Until such time as the alien's name is concerned, we shall call it sciatica. The sciatica alien did him in. Right. Okay. So a drunk chestbuster. Yeah, it was a drunk chestbuster. It went out the wrong way. It was a directionally challenged chestbuster. Oh, there's an image. Okay. So, where is the directionally challenged chestbuster? Your health is low. Is it? Oh, because I'm dehydrated, that's why. Okay, so let's eat some food and drink some water. And that should get our health back up. And that will last us 30 in-game minutes. They must give you some leeway then, because we've been playing for over an hour. You're playing Peak? Nice. Hope you were enjoying. Yeah, I saw you say earlier that you bought it. What is Peak? I've not heard of it. Okay. Oh yeah, so you can starve in this game. You can if you've got it switched on, which I have, because you get extra XP for it. And plus, I just like the immersion of like having to like go, oh, let's go food shopping, because there are grocery stores in this game. Food and water. Right. I think we're about to have our first combat. So let's grab some med packs. Because I've only got 10 bullets. I am concerned. We'll be fine. We've got Vasco with us.
Wait, what was that?
Me. Hi. Oh, hello, I didn't spot you there. Alright. I mean, you did, Vasco. Thank you. Thank you for being here with us during combat. Right. Oh, good. 7.77. That's what this weapon uses. Okay. Oh, it's a climbing game. Nice. Right, let's see. We've got sparkling water, which is good. Another succulent. There are a lot of succulents in this game. Someone in the devs likes succulents. Right, that's a bitten sandwich. I don't want a bitten sandwich. Deck of cards. There's a vending machine. You can actually use the vending machine. How much money have I got on me? I got 2,000 credits. Let's buy Boom Pop Black Licorice. I hate licorice, but maybe our character loves it. Okay. Restrooms. Let's make sure there's not someone hiding in the toilet. What is that? Antibiotics. That might be useful. Yeah. Ooh, licorice. Oh, there's a book on the floor. Oh no, it's a... Oh no, right, we got a pint of milk that someone's left in the toilet. And the Pickwick Papers. The posthumous papers of the Pickwick Club. Chapter 1. The Pickwickians. The first ray of light which illumines the gloom. Illumines the gloom and converts into a dazzling brilliancy that obscurity in which the earlier history of the public career of the immortal Pickwick would appear to be involved, is derived from the perusal of the following entry in the Transactions of the Pickwick Club, which the editor of these papers feels the highest pleasure in laying before his readers as a proof of the careful attention, indefatigable assiduity, and you need a thesaurus to read this, and nice discrimination with which his search among the multifarious documents confided to him has been conducted. Charles Dickens's first book about a man who established a society whose goal is to travel and research human life became a phenomenon that established the author as one of the best of his days. Yeah, we were promised orange. Why have we got licorice? There we are, the Pickwick Papers. We're gonna get a bookshelf going on our ship, guys. Okay. So I now have a bit more ammo in my gun. I'm feeling better about life. We have found the living quarters. Probably use a health pack actually. How many health packs? I've got 11. Yeah, let's use one.
The terrormorph is loose. I repeat, the terrormorph is loose. Do not engage.
The terrormorph is loose is not a phrase I'd like hearing while I'm in a corridor with a pistol.
If you can reach. Oh man, that was the best.
Classic United Colonies. Put something in a cage until it kills you.
One more time.
I'm gonna sneak in here and see what there is. Right. Loads of notebooks. An Egmont desk assistant! Oh, we gotta have one of them. He's so cute. Just seeing if there's any health packs or anything. Right. Oh, there's loads of books here. Right, we will... I think I'll... Oh. While W.B. Du Bois is famous as a writer, civil rights activist and sociologist, among other things, it is not widely known that he also penned a science fiction short story. The following is an excerpt from The Comet, written in 1920. I think I'm gonna... Because these are actually actual books, so we might sit down and read these later. Although I think the fruit cellar is actually one that they've made up. Come down here, tasty thing, rasped the voice from the fruit cellar. I won't hurt you. Oh no, I just want to snack. On your soul. Oh boy. Frankenstein. Frankenstein's actually a good read. It's, you know, I know like some of these like older books where it's like They were popular at the time, but they haven't aged well. Frankenstein has actually aged very well. It's a good read. Right, so's Dracula, actually. Which I think is another book you can find in here. Okay, see if there's any ammo or health packs. There's darts. If all else fails, can I throw darts at the enemy? Aha! Our first lock-picking experience. Are we ready? Fill in all open slots in every layer to open the lock. Select a key and rotate it until it lines up with the gaps in the security layer. Slot the key in to fill in the gaps. Each key can only be used once. Okay. So there's what we've got to play with. So that one slots in like that. And then I think if we do that, no, so it won't be that one because we don't have anything else that can slot in the rest. However, that one fits. Ah, but it's still, and then it still leaves 3. Unless that, no. Okay, so it's not that either. So it must be, because there's 6 slots, so it must be these 3s and 3s. We just got to figure out which order they go in. Ah, that might be it. There we go. Right, and now we've got the 2s and 2s. So that can only go in there. And that can only go in there. Success! And none of this is stuff that I need. What even is Telsa Solstice? Okay. We'll pick it up. That might come in handy. And if not, we can sell it. Oh, I've leveled up. Vasco, I leveled up. Right, that was a computer opening up, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's just have a quick look in here. So if there's any useful stuffs. If nothing else, I've started my book collection. Okay. Med pack. Caseless shotgun shells. Fueled spice worms. Just like Mother used to make. Okay. Let's see what's going. Oh my god, there's a few of them. Right, new beginnings. Hayden Wynn, personal journal, January 13th, 2306. I can't believe it. I got the posting. The United Colonies Xeno Warfare division is now official. I can't even imagine the amount of red tape they had to cut through at MAST. But it's long overdue, and I get to be part of it from the ground up. My official title will be Associate Xenobiology Technician, and I ship out in 3 days. Amanda is upset, but I assured her I will have plenty of leave, and we will be back in New Atlantis all the time. I'm not sure where I'm going, definitely somewhere in United Colonies space. Guess I'll find out when I get there. Candidate 1. We got our first extraterrestrial candidate today, what appeared to be an alien form of essentially a giant spider. Michelson, in full protective gear, attempted to attach the neural control interface. Our security detail is still trying to remove him from the cocoon. We had no choice but to put the creature down. A minor setback, none of us expected success on the first try. I mean, it sucks if you're the spider. I suppose it sucks if you're Michelson as well. I heard Dr. Poulsen tell the others that a detachment of United Colony Marines is scheduled to deliver another creature next Thursday. Okay, so sit rep. they did some experiments on a giant spider and Michelson got stuck in a cocoon. Ashta specimen. I'm not sure how they managed it, but the UC Marines actually managed to bring us an Ashta. It's not that the Ashta is a terrifying beast and a natural predator. Those are both exceptional and wonderful qualities and essential to the work we're doing here. It's that the Ashta is native to the planet Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Aquila, home to Aquila City, capital of the Freestar Collective. Leave it to a group of ground pounders to grab a candidate from the enemy's backyard. Though it does beg the question, have Freestar Collective scientists managed to weaponize their greatest natural predator? If so, our timetable just got accelerated. So they're basically taking alien species and trying to turn them into weapons. Trial failure. I'm guessing it didn't work out. Any fears that our Freestar Collective counterparts have managed to weaponize the Ashtar have been completely dispelled. After the Michelson debacle, is that what we're calling getting our scientists stuck in a cocoon? We determined the NCI should only be attached under full sedation, so that wasn't an issue. The problem started immediately afterwards. The Ashtar proved incredibly resistant to synchronization, and we never achieved control fidelity beyond 47%. Dr. Chin's arm was nearly ripped off 5 minutes into the first trial. In short, the Ashtar simply cannot be controlled, if not by us, then certainly not by the Freestar Collective. Dr. Paulson has been in touch with Colonel Kasarov. Looks like the Marines will have another species collected and dropped off by this time next week. More disappointment. It's not going well. Another creature, another failure. No fault of the UC ground pounders. We wanted a predator and they delivered. These things were so alien, Paulson had a difficult time deciding on the designation. They opted for Rapton's Venom. It's a shame we couldn't properly sync the NCI. Those things would have been spectacular, especially the poison. Well, if it was poison, it wasn't venom. Isn't that the difference between poison and venom? Like, one is ingested and one is outside. I can't remember now. Anyway, one you eat and one is put inside of you by a bite. Is that the difference between poison and venom? New specimens. The Marines dropped off another few specimens this morning, totally unscheduled. Best way to describe them, they're arthropods, the alien equivalent of Homerus gammarus, no idea. Basically, giant space lobsters. A very promising giant space lobster. If you eat it and it kills you, it's poison. Gotcha. I'm not entirely sure where the UC grunts found these particular test subjects. Some godforsaken backwater rock, I imagine. After the third or fourth unsuccessful trial, I stopped asking. None of these earlier species could be controlled with any reliability. As noted in my earlier logs, their natural aggressiveness made them effective weapons, but a bullet is less than useless if the gun keeps turning itself on the shooter. It's a good analogy, we'll go with it. But these new creatures possess a perfect natural disposition. They're non-aggressive, even docile, yet capable of defending themselves with deadly efficiency when threatened. And when they go on the attack, they are terrifying. So we'll see. Right. Relocation. We're moving, packing up shop and transitioning the entire operation. It's happened so fast, my head is spinning. The work on the arthropods, the previously named space lobsters, has been so successful we actually relocating to their home world. We will have an unlimited supply of the creatures for the Xenowarfare division. I've been named Senior Xenobiologist. That means I'll be running the entire facility. My first instinct was to tell Amanda. I'm still not used to her not being there. Oh dear. I think Amanda might have run off. I'll give Michelson credit. The guy really went to bat for me. He let the mass brass know that it was my work tuning the neural control interface that was instrumental in controlling the arthropod. I guess Paulson is being forced to retire. Good riddance. Okay, so giant space lobsters. What could possibly go wrong? So that's what this facility was doing then. It was taking alien creatures and weaponizing them. As you do. I can't possibly see how that could go anything other than right. Oh, nice lounge area. Coffee! Alas, the coffee machine does not give me coffee. I am distraught. Right. So Newton's cradle. a snack pack, because food. Are these just notebooks? They are just notebooks. Is that another succulent? Succulent! Ah! Hello! 7.7 caseless. Thank you, game. Bandages. Never know when you'll need those. And a little chunks. There's a little chunks in there, but I can't get it because I don't know how to open this. Right. Your turn to do the dishes, dumbass. The dishes are still in there, so I'm guessing he didn't do them. Chunks potato. I will have that. Gotta go. Early appointments tomorrow. Esty, thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope your appointments go well, and we will see you later. Bye-bye. Right. That is barricaded. So, yeah, that's a barricaded door right there. The game is being very generous with med packs, and I'm wondering if I should be concerned. Right. The good news is we are no longer having an ammo situation. However, that might be about to be rectified because there's a space pirate at the other side of this door. I can see him through the window. Hi! Oh, they got their back to me. I have the element of surprise. Ow. Okay, that was probably a bit mean because she was actually trying to crawl away, but I don't think I think she'd have done the same to me. Alright, where are you? You're up there. Alright. Vasco's over there making friends. Shrug. It was a pirate. True. It was indeed a pirate. Right.
It's a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
I mean, it doesn't. It's the piracy bit that's... Right. Okay, I think... Right, this scientist is carrying bandages. They're also sitting in a pile of ketchup. There's a lot of ketchup in this room. I have concerns.
Damage received. You appear to be prioritizing your deaths for your own survival.
That was a very veiled warning there. He said, you appear to be prioritizing our deaths over your own survival. It's like, geez, Vasco. Right, scientist. Okay. So, can we talk about the room that's full of ketchup? So there's like organs and stuff. These, I assume they're organs. I don't know. They might not be. They might. There's organish tendencies going on here. That's claws. Hello. Okay, so that's a lot of claw marks. My dude. I'm guessing. I'm sensing a pattern here, my dude. Considering those are the claw... Those claw marks are quite far apart. That's quite a big claw. My concern levels has... The space lobby got angry. The space lobster did get angry, yes. the space lobster decided that it wanted out, and it looks like it succeeded. There's a hole in that there. Look, that great big hole in glass. Space lobster said, "Sod off. A curse on you, a curse on your cow." And no, dishonor upon you, a dishonor upon your cow. Yeah, so space lobster broke out. Space lobster had some fun with the scientists. Space lobster is hopefully not still here. Space lobster went this way. Hi, my dude. Oh, you're carrying a med pack. I mean, I'm assuming you don't need it because you're dead. So I'm going to take that from me. What's in here? A rattler. I don't want a rattler. Actually, I do want a rattler. Sod it. There's possibly a space lobster on the loose. Okay. Project Pet Shop. Hayden Wynn, xenoceniobiologist. My staff and I have just... Alright, this is 2307. So this is about 30 years ago. My staff and I just arrived this morning, and I'm not surprised to find the facility completely operational. As usual, the United Colonies spared no expense. It's all very exciting. Inspirational, really, knowing you have the full support of the decision makers. Must be nice. I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that the lab is a closely guarded secret. I mean, it's not. You can see it from the top of the hill. Located in Freestar Collective space, no less. But we go where the work takes us. Xenowarfare is the evolution of armed ground conflict. We know it, and the Freestar Collective surely knows it as well. Forget what the calendar says. This is 1942 all over again. We may as well be the Manhattan Project, racing to create the game changer before the other side. So, to that effect, I'm overjoyed to officially announce Project Pet Shop Phase 1 is a go. Oh dear. The arthropods. Right, the arthropods, here to be referred to as the space lobsters, because arthropods is a horrible word, are, in a word, incredible. Calm, easy to work with, and they even allow themselves to be fitted with the NCIs without much trouble. Synchronization has thus far been nearly instantaneous, and their control fidelity has remained in the 95 to 97% range. So there's only a 3% chance that they'll turn around and eat you or break out of a cage and destroy all the scientists. They've passed all the environmental survivability tests as well. Hot, cold, low or no oxygen. I'm pretty sure these things could operate effectively in any environment. Most promising is how well they've already integrated with the Red Devils, who have joined us for a period of extended training. After all, they'll be leading the creatures into combat, so it's critical they establish a war bond. This is my brother, the space lobster. Success! After months of testing a variety of extraterrestrial species, I'm overjoyed to report that we have finally found a species that will serve as the backbone of the United Colonies Xenowarfare Division. The space lobsters are everything we hoped for and more. Imagine a pack of alien beasts suitable to any terrain, capable of instantly obeying any command. I designated these beasts Obedientus Pes. We just call them stalkers. I prefer space lobsters. I think it may finally be time to crack open that bottle of Chateau Avignon 2170. Red Devils. The Red Devils' progress with the space lobsters has been nothing less than amazing. Now I see why they're so highly regarded in the UC military circles. None of the rah-rah bullshit you see where the regular grunts. These are focused professionals. After another week of training here in the pet shop, I'm confident... He actually calls it the pet shop. I'm confident they'll be ready for a live test in the field. Mickelson suggests I contact Colonel Kazarov and find out where his Marines grabbed that spider from the earlier trials. He wants his comeuppance, but then it would make for a good trial. So Mickelson, if you recall, is a scientist that got trapped in the cocoon. So he's like, can I take some of these back to the spider's homeworld? Oh, nope. Right. I thought I'd got myself stuck then. Ah, Mickelson. Right. Okay. So, maybe Mickelson did. Maybe Mickelson went back to the spider's homeworld. Red shirts. Yeah, red shirts. Right, what's happening in here? Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take anything right now. Right, these are dead, whatever they were doing in here. Oh, are these the little critter things that are out? No, no, these are those heat leech things. These are dead heat leeches. Oh, I'm not so worried about them. Heat leeches are a pain in the whatsit. I thought those were the cute critter things from outside. That was a heat leech that jumped out and scared the living daylights out of me just now. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've already got a maelstrom on me. How are we doing for weight, by the way? Oh, we still got quite a bit. We might as well pick that up then. We can sell it for money. There's another scientist. He's got some credits and a digipick and appears to have left most of his entrails starting here. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, you oh, he kept his vial with him though. That's a scientist who respects science. He's like, I must make sure that the angry space lobster does not get this vial of important scientific material. My friend, I'm going to take that from you now and continue to keep it safe for you. Because I'm a good person. What is this vial anyway? I should probably... Oh, it's gone into aid. No, it's not there either. What have I just picked up? Is it under resources? The fog caught up with you? Oh no. Right. I've picked something up and I now can't find it in my inventory. There it is, vial. It's just called vial. Are those teeth? I have concerns. Right. Right, this is just like a little wet room area. Beg to differ, but okay. The Chunks Employee Handbook. It's like the saying, the customer is always right. Here at Chunks, if we know anything, it's that the expression the customer is always right is always wrong. In this case, it's actually scientifically impossible for the customer to be right. They have no working knowledge of our state-of-the-art culinary facilities, and if they had the secret recipe to all of our delicious chunk flavours, then we'd all be out of a job, me included. That's making me hungry. Right. So do you have to... Oh, hang on, the space lobster went this way. Do you, Vasco? Do you really? Ow! That was a... Right, that was called I shot his weapon pack and it exploded. Right. Note to self, don't get too close to the ammo packs when you shoot them. Right, there's someone up here. I can see it on my reticle. Where are you? Where are you?
In combat, there is a high likelihood of human death.
Is there, Vasco?
The enemy has vanished.
Well, this is me not complaining. Oh dear, there's more ketchup. Right, so Space Lobster went this way. So why are we going this way as well, Vasco?
Captain, the enemy is here. I do not feel pain, but I hear it is terrible.
Vasco made a friend. Dang it. Okay, so that's a spine. We got a few digipicks on us. We got 9 digipicks, so we can try and get this door open. So that's thinking. Because you got to kind of look at the one underneath it as well. Can't we just kick it open? I mean, we could try. We could try and kick it open. Alright, that's fitting. Now, no, that's not gonna. No. Okay, that looked like it was gonna fit, but it doesn't. Right. One of the reasons I dislike the game. Did you not like the lockpicking system? I can understand. I can completely understand why. We might have to give up on this one. Right, so none of them are lining up, are they? So yeah, so it's now these ones. Okay, yep, okay, and now that one and that one. Okay. I'm looking into mods that get rid of digipicking. They probably are out there. They probably are out there. Right. It doesn't look like there's actually much in this room, having used a digipick to get in here. Variable SRQ, unpredictable. He's written unpredictable again in capital letters. Okay. Okay, another lockbox. God, you earn your loot in this level, don't you? Right, that's definitely lined up. And then nope. It's just like trying lots of different ways until you find the holy grail, really. Right, there we go. It's when you get to the more advanced ones that it gets funky, because there's like 5 different layers. Okay. Hayden wins project terminal. War. We're at war. Well, yeah, that's why we need the Xeno Warfare division. By establishing the colony on Vesta, the Freestar Collective have forced the UC's hand. The unmitigated ghoul thinking they could establish control over a 4th star system, such a vagrant violation of the Treaty of Narian. Our diplomats tried to resolve this peacefully, but the Council of Governors wouldn't listen to reason. Apparently they claimed that Vesta was not a colony, but rather just an insignificant farming outpost. Nice try. By all accounts, the Red Devils and Stalkers worked in perfect unison, and the results were everything we could have hoped for. No Red Devil or Stalker casualties. Vesta's defenders were apparently taken by complete surprise, which greatly contributed to their fatality rate, 93%. So basically the space lobsters ripped through them. This is a great day for the Red Devils, a great day for the United Colonies, and a great day for the Xeno warfare. I mean, you've just declared war, so it's not the most brilliant day, but you do you, Hayden. No, it's not lost on me that this classified facility is actually located within Freestar Collective space. So goes the great game. So basically, you're a giant hypocrite. How dare they build a colony in our space when we've just built a colony in their space? Okay, Phase 2. It's finally time. After a number of successful missions with the Red Devils, the Stalkers have proven to be exactly the weapons we had hoped for. So it's time to expand our operations. MAST has finally approved the next stage of this facility's operations. Project Pet Shop Phase 2 will now commence. Stalkers. We've officially stopped work on the Stalkers. Oh, but space lobsters. There are enough creatures in the field to serve the Red Devils, who haven't been here to train in over a year. If they need more, we can easily gather some from the planet and fit them with NCIs. Now we focus on Phase 2. Heat leeches. Throughout the settled systems, from civilized worlds to backwater bush towns, pilots have had to deal with the nuisance known commonly as the heat leech. I had my own unpleasant experience 4 years ago at the New Atlantis spaceport. My transport was delayed with the deck crew removed a few of these filthy little things from the aft thrusters. They're attracted to heat, hence the name, feed off it through the endothermic process, so thrusters are the perfect place for them to hide. They can take a full afterburner burst with no ill effects. No ill effects on the heat leeches, that is. A ship with an infestation can generally expect a 3 to 5% drop in thruster efficiency. Working with the heat leeches has been interesting, if not entirely satisfying. We have 11 of them in the lab, and by all accounts they're completely innocuous, save for their heat siphoning properties. What if there was a way to weaponize them? Perhaps artificially enhance their heat siphoning to completely and instantly disable the ship, or even better, to somehow reverse the process so that they transfer their own heat into a ship. Not Steam telling on me for being a Warframe addict. Hey, you do you, my friend. Someday, today, I fear we lack the means to do neither. So they were trying to weaponize heat leeches. I wonder how that ended up. So, Project Pet Shop Phase 2 had moved on. Right, we continue to track the giant space lobster. Did we go in here? I can't remember. Now, so we heard that someone that we're looking for is on the roof. So we probably want to go up the stairs. Hi! Okay, that's a cage. It's also got claw marks. Oh, it was a baby space lobster when they brought it here. Okay. Right, Hayden Wynn. So that's the guy whose terminal entries we've been reading. Oh dear. Dr. Wynn, emergency slate 1.
It's loose. The terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chamber like it was made out of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute.
Oh no, not Michelson!
I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck. When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. This is Hayden Wynn, lead xenobiologist. Wishing he had gone to dentist school like his parents wanted.
Michelson died. Aww, I wonder if he ever got his revenge on the space spiders. Okay, so it's not a space lobster that broke out and caused all this carnage. It's the terramorph, which is something else. Okay, I'm guessing as you're here, Hayden, that you didn't make it to the comms relay. Terramorph specimen. Thanks to the UC Marines, we now have the second piece of the puzzle, a fully grown alpha predator. According to my research, a group of astrologists made first contact nearly 100 years ago on a remote moon. The creature didn't appear to be indigenous and was alone. There's currently no record of how it got there, so it was sheer cosmic chance that the astrologists found it, or rather, it found them. Scientists were quick to categorise it Oxycio Machina, roughly, killing machine. The UC Marines tasked with taking it down chose a simpler name, Terramorph. I read the official record once. Of the 8-person squad, only 2 of the grunts survived, and one of those 2 lost a leg. Such an exciting time to be in Xeno warfare. I mean, Hayden, that attitude is why you're currently laid on the ground dead. Alright? Can you see what's happened here, my friend? Right. NCI fitting today. Today we fit the terramorph with the NCI. If our experience with the grunts first dropped off the creature is any indication, our sedation window will be around 15 minutes. We better make them count. I'm guessing the sedation window was less than 15 minutes, Hayden. Okay, pie chart. Oh, Jellios, look away, it's another digipick. Right, that fits. Oh, hey, look at that! It placed it for me. Every now and again, game is kind. And I think I see where these slot in. No, I don't. Right, there isn't actually anywhere on this level where these go. Okay, so we actually need to find... Right, so they slot in there. Nope. So this works, but then nothing works in this level. So let's find alternatives. Right. So there is definitely nowhere where that one fits on this level. This one we know can slot in there. But it could also slot in... Could it slot in down here anywhere? No, there's nowhere where it can slot in on the second level. So this one must go there. Which means this one must go here. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, it does work. There we go. Well, I'm glad I did it because that got me some more 7-7. Reminder, run daily diagnostics. Vasco, don't forget to run the daily diagnostics. Okay. Stares angrily.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
I've got a disregard for this heat leech. Ah! Did you see the corpse kick it? Game physics at its best. This corpse, I swear to God, just kicked that heat leech into the shelf. It's now just stuck there. It's perfectly slotted into the shelf. That is quite brilliant.
We're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
It didn't end well from Dr. Wynn, did it? Right. Don't look, Jelios. Okay. Just looking at the other picks we've got. So I think that and no. There we go. Right, those have to go in there, which hopefully means these last three line up. Lovely, thank you. And we've just upgraded our first skill, guys. So, right, you receive 1 skill point to spend every time you level up. Each skill also unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge and then spend a skill point to rank up the skill. The top row represents basic skills. Rows below are unlocked when you have spent a minimum number of skill points in that category. So we have just unlocked security, which I think is over here. So we had to pick 5 locks. We've done that. Rank 2, you can attempt to hack expert locks and 3 auto attempts can be banked. Ring now turns blue when the pick can be slotted. Oh, so it's going to be a little bit easier. That's good. Now pick 15 locks. Oh my god. Are there 15 digipicks in the game? Okay. Well, there's the roof. That's where this guy's waiting for us. Possibly with a space lobster in tow. Right. Let us save. Let's do a I think we have earned a proper save at this point. Digipicks, and they're not that rare. They're not that rare. In fact, we'll probably find, much like lockpicks in Skyrim, they'll build up quite quickly. Succulent. Right. That wonderful moment where the game gives you lots of health packs. I think that thing at the start was one of the lobster things. Oh, the stalker that I scanned and then ran away from very quickly. Yes, that was a space lobster. Aren't they cute? Right. Ready for our first save, scum?
Kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain?
Hi.
You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
That's right. I killed Barrett, so tell your pirate friends to back off. What's your problem with Barrett anyway?
We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you.
I mean, I'd rather you weren't. I killed Barrett, so tell your pirate friends to back off.
Oh no, you see, we weren't really after Barrett. We're after that ship. Every Crimson Fleet rook hears about the frontier.
Oh, we're famous.
That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays. The loot from 100 planets.
That statement is partially correct. The frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
I mean, I'd rather you didn't. There's no treasure in my ship. Cut your losses before more people get hurt.
You're not talking us out of this score.
To persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices can range from kind words to distractions to threats. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater the chance the choice fails, but the more points if you succeed. You can never fail if... Right, you have a limited number of choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeded. Right, you have it wrong. Constellation is an explorer group. They aren't treasure hunters. If you want to trade ships, that sounds good to me. The frontier creaks when it turns anyway. I've just made it past your entire crew. You really want to try your luck against me?
That's,
yes!
not a bad point.
First time.
Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure. We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing.
Sorry, mate.
Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
Excellent. And hopefully no space lobsters. Right, there's our ship over there. So we could walk back, or we can break immersion and we can fast travel. Except we can't. Why can't I fast travel? Fast travel to the selected location. Or do we walk back? What do we want to do we want to be immersive, or do we want to walk? Do we want to fast travel back to this ship? Was there a weapons case? Did I miss a weapons case? I did miss a weapons case. Nicely spotted, thank you. Abandoned research tower. Breakaway? What does breakaway mean? Oh, break immersion. Yeah.
Captain Rogers. To reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the
immersion!
Alpha Centauri
My
system,
immersion!
and then land in the city of New Atlantis.
Okay.
Don't worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Now, I've got a feeling, if memory serves, if we did want to find giant space lobster, I think it's going to be in the abandoned research tower. But it's a terramorph and I'm armed with a pistol, so we'll come back. We'll come back. Can we eat the giant space lobster? I mean, probably, if we had the skill. Maybe that's one of the things you get with gastronomy. Right. Let's go to New Atlantis. Are we ready to see our first hub city of the game? Vasco would probably complain if we went looking for the terramorph anyway, because he's still on protocol Indigo. If you're a chef, you can persuade it to become a delicious dish. Okay, everyone say bye, Crete. Right, oh, I'm malnourished. Hang on, let's oh no, I'm not. Oh, I am. Right, the HUD hasn't caught up. So let's have a snack and some cola. We can come back for it. And that douche type pirate leader. I mean, bless him, he let us go. But only because I said, dude, I just took out your entire squad. Do you really want to try it right now? Right, Alpha Centauri. Are we ready for our first grav jump? Chewie, hit it. Punch it, Chewie.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Scan away on my stolen ship.
Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Let's do a little survey of it. It's so pretty. And now we've got to find New Atlantis. It's there it is. We are detecting massive amounts of aurora on board. It will, if you've got contraband on your ship, you can't even fast travel. It completely locks out. This reminds me a lot of Freelancer. There are a lot. It wouldn't surprise me to find out that some of the devs either played Freelancer or even worked on Freelancer, because there are a lot of similarities in the game engine and the way you interface with the world. Dusty Rogers. Right, it's loading a hub world, so we might be here a while. Welcome to welcome to Ubisoft. Welcome to Bethesda Games, people. Right, are we ready to get 3 million side quests? Right, let's take our spacesuit off because we won't need it here. Oh, apparently we do need it here. Why is it saying that I'm malnourished when I ate? Did I drink 2 things by accident? Oh, that's hydration, not food. Okay, I knew that. I'm going to eat a cake. There we go. I'm like, why are you saying that I'm hungry, game? Because you're hungry, Jan. Okay.
Hey, Bosco.
You should see some of the ships we just had there. Like their owners, before decorating their ships with heat sinks in it. Would be a nice touch.
It's a busy spaceport, as you can see. Hi.
And here's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
My ship needs some repairs.
Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals, that kind of thing.
Excellent, thank you. 1,000 credits? You better polish it. I'd like to view and modify my ships. I can't afford that. I just gave you 1,000 credits. I don't know. How can I purchase a vehicle yet?
No problem.
Purchase a vehicle for 25,000 credits. I do not have 25,000 credits. I'm not even going to bother to look. And then you can buy ships from him as well.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Yeah, they might fix the clogged toilet as well, so we could buy the Rambler. That's a nice looking ship. Oh, he's so pretty. It has stories. Nope, that's a fighter ship. That's a cargo ship, if ever there was one. Does it actually say what the cargo capacity is? Cargo. It's only really cargo capacity 200. You surprise me. My current ship's got more than that. Right. That's quite a nice looking ship. The Sparrow. That's quite cute. Kafir. I mean, that's the ship that we're currently flying, but slightly bigger. Gladius. There's some awesome ships. I mean, what I will probably do is steal a ship, strip it down, and then rebuild it using ship components. That's what I did in my last one.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Okay, so we got the Trade Authority there. I think we're okay for mass at the moment, so... How are we doing for credits? Okay, I don't really like dealing with the Trade Authority, so I might stick with the indie sellers for now.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to Mast ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation protocols.
Whoops.
Thank you for your service. We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience.
Oh dear.
And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remember my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way. My parents took me to Aquila City last year. I kinda smell, but I don't smell anything here.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
Little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security. I am really in the middle of something.
Okay. I was going to talk to you though.
I'm really rather busy.
Okay. I don't want to talk to you. You just look angry.
May I help
Does that woman have any idea who I am?
Well, you told her you're Helena Chambers, and I think you're about to get a new job as a janitor in a very, very, very seedy toilet.
Been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
And we first side quest.
No, just go away.
Can we keep the kid? I'll feed him and walk him. Can we shoot her? I mean, I'll probably get arrested. First side quest obtained. How you doing, Ricardo?
Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever.
We did trip into a side quest.
Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet. Everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream.
Piracy happened. That's humans for you. We can ruin a glass of water. Some of us are still dreaming. I hear that. Spacers, who are they? I think we know who the Spacers are.
Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes. They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never.
Okay, and what about House Varun?
Not what, who. How to describe House Varun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago, disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society. Faction, or cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh?
I never
They
went to
eventually
school.
made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there somewhere, or so folks assume. Now, the ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me?
I do understand you. I will continue with this fascinating conversation. I'm just trying to IMDb your voice actor. That's humans for you. We can ruin a glass of water.
Ain't that the truth? Well, still, I hold out hope. There are more good people than bad in this galaxy. It's just that the bad are louder.
Ain't that the truth? Anyway, who are you?
Ricardo Bosch. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman?
I don't recognize the actor from anything. He's in every.
You were saying something?
He's in everything though, which is probably why I recognize his voice. Okay, so I think we've asked him everything. You've run into the Crimson Fleet too?
Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that? Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. You jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables.
I mean, I am very attached to my
Stumble
valuables.
upon them planet-side, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier.
Okay. What's
Goodbye.
what's a school? Speaking of school, hello, small child.
She can't. I've never been in a battle before. Everyone kept telling me to keep my eyes closed, but it's kind of hard to do that when you're running. At first, I thought it was ecliptic mercenaries shooting at us, but it wasn't. It was these other people yelling about serpents and stuff.
Serpents?
Yeah, it was like, snakes and serpents will eat you all. Rah, the stars will squeeze you. Rah, or something like that. I think they need psychiatric help.
You gotta be the bravest kid I've ever met. I mean, you're completely unfazed by everything that's just happened to you.
Probably. I'm pretty brave. A kid tried to bully me once, and I punched him in the head. Don't take shit from anybody, my mother says. And I don't. Anyway, I'm fine now. I hope my parents don't take too long getting here.
Bobby for president. Right.
You didn't hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. It's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering assholes should be blasted in the space dust.
Agreed. Okay, so we got hotel and shopping.
As you enter the city.
Okie dokie.
Please keep moving.
The Nat and UC Sec. And there's New Atlantis. Yes.
No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Thank you. I'm sure I shall. So I think what I'm going to do... So he wants us to get on the Nat, but first there's a shop up here. So we're just going to do a little bit of trading. Just to... Actually, I could do worse than go into this one, because this one is a bar. So we're going to pick up some drink, so we don't die of thirst.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
Sure.
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face.
You just said...
First time in New Atlantis?
You just said good to see you again. Huh? I come in here all the time. I didn't think it was that obvious.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new girl? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Can I buy a drink?
You're in the right place.
I mean, I'd be very worried if I asked that question in a bar and they said no. Right. So now, a problem with one of the funny things with Starfield is that the vast majority of the drinks are alcoholic. So let's see. Oh, she's got sparkling water though, so we'll pick up some sparkling water. She's got some coffees as well. The Viewport Original. What the heck is that? It has something growing out of the side. I have concerns. Right, so we picked up some sparkling water. That should keep us going for a while.
Catch you later.
You seem interesting.
Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
It's an impressive suit, if a little intimidating. Just looks like you're trying too hard. Where did you get that suit anyway? It is an impressive suit.
Yeah, well, I go all over. Little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier.
I'm guessing you're a mercenary then, or military, so you're saying you're a thug? I'm guessing you're a mercenary then.
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah? And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
Plenty of people out there helping each other. As long as I'm the winner, that sounds fine by me. There's a whole philosophy behind that sentence, isn't there? There's a whole philosophy behind that sentence.
You're on to me.
Plenty of people are out there helping each other.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Okay. That was the hunter. He pops up now and again. Has interesting things to say. Mission board. So what's happening at the moment? Destroy the Crimson Fleet Ghost at Maheo. Kill the Ecliptic Merc on Maheo 3. Oh, it's all happening in Maheo. Deliver electroplated wafers to Monteraluna. Deliver specialty crops to Gagarin. Or survey Eridani 3 in the Eridani. Right, I'm going to pick that one up. Because that won't have a time limit. These have got time limits. And we don't know how long we're going to be dealing with constellations. So we can come back. If they're still there, they're still there. And I think you were all like...
Never a dull day in the big city.
This guy looks like Joker from Mass Effect.
You picked a good day to drop by. Bartender's making them strong today. You in town for business?
Alright, so he's a gun for hire. So I can't talk right now.
Sorry, didn't mean to bug you.
I mean, I bugged you.
Enjoy your drink.
So, yeah, that's fair. So these guys are all, you can hire them to be on your ship.
Hey there! You look like the planet-hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
Not at the moment, but yeah, I don't think so.
I get it. Make your way then. If you change your mind, you can find me here.
Okay. Hello.
Barrett enjoys this establishment. Frequently buys chocolate here.
They
Though
sell
I
chocolate?
have informed him repeatedly, it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
Vasco, you've been fat-shaming Barrett. I thought better of you, Vasco. Honestly. Jemison Mercantile.
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask. Hi there! Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Okay, nice place you've got here.
Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now.
Okay, let's see what you got
please,
to sell.
take a look.
So they're just basically a general store. So let's have a think. So we can start by selling. So we picked up 3 Eons. So let's sell 2 of those. A Frenzy Maelstrom Disassembler, 20% damage against robots. Randomly deals poison damage and slows the target. Right, I think we'll get rid of the Maelstroms we picked up and keep that one as our default Maelstrom. We've got a modified Maelstrom as well. That just has a compensator on it. Right, Grendel I never use. Grendel is a rubbish weapon. Goodbye, Grendel. Modified. Why is it got a rainbow front? Reflex sight, muzzle brake, large magazine. Okay. 6.5 mm. So it uses the same ammo as the Maelstrom. So I think we'll get rid of that one. Rattler is a .27 caliber. Rescue axes are melee weapons. And then the Tesla Solstice. Space Adept plus 30% damage, 1 in space. 25% increase in attack speed. Tesla rounds will sometimes emit electricity when they land. Okay, we'll keep that one for now. Let's buy it. So let's have a look at what ammo they need. So they need .77, 3 kV LZR, 6.5 and 1 kV. Where's that notebook? Where's my notebook? Right, okay, so let's make a note of what ammo types we need. So we need 7.77. We need 3 kV LZR. We need 6.5. And we need 1.5 kV LCR. Right, is everyone taking notes? That'll be in the test. So let's have a look. So she is selling 1 kV. She's selling 3 kV, 6.5, and 7.7 caseless. Right, and that's all my money. Ouch. Right. I was playing Warframe during class. How dare you, Jelios? Okay, so we can sell the caseless shotgun shells. Right, what else have we picked up? So we picked up a Pirate Assault spacesuit. That's not as good as the suit we're wearing, so we'll sell that. I'm surprised we only picked up 1 spacesuit after all that fighting we did. Right. Apparel. So what have we got? Let's see. Oh, I quite like that one on her, actually. Right, we'll keep that one. So let's sell... We'll sell that one, and we'll sell that one. We'll keep that one.
Thanks for coming in.
Well, something just happened. Did I drop it? I dropped it. How dare! There we go.
Hope you're finding everything you need. Oh, please, take a look.
Right. Let's sell the mining outfit. We'll sell the throwables because I never use throwables. Okay, have I got...
Oh, please, take a look.
Have I got enough now to buy some more ammo? Yes. We now have 4 credits to our name. Guys, we are broke. We can't sell Egmont. Egmont must stay in our inventory forever. Right. Okay. Okay, I think we could probably, I mean, we could sell like resources and stuff, but honestly, I mean, you saw that mission, you saw that mission board back there. It is so easy to make money in this game, so I'm not too worried about being flat broke unless they're about to charge me to use the NAT. Your dreams from stars to stars. Okay, is that our ship? Has someone just stolen our ship? Oh dear, we got to explain that to Barrett.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city.
Well, that's good.
We can take it directly to the Mast District.
I'm so glad it's free because we're broke. Right, Mast District, here we go. P.S. I want to move here. You can buy player housing,
Captain.
in
Constellation
Atlantis.
for you at the lodge.
You have to complete the citizenship mission. But once you've got citizenship, you get a penthouse.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me.
I thought
New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
I thought you'd like New Atlantis.
We just need to convince her that President Abeyo isn't the same as her predecessors. That an adversarial UC is a thing of the past.
Does Radcliffe even need to be involved?
President Abeyo wants to foster relations, not fracture them. Keep up.
There.
We'll make sure she knows, ma'am.
That stick shift's come
Good.
back.
I'll see you at the 11:30 then.
Okay. We are ready for a lore dump. So that's where we want to be, over there. I still manage to get lost in this city, mostly in the commercial bit.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Yeah, we bought ammo in the chocolate
Here
shop.
we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Well, why don't they open the door then?
Captain Rogers, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Easiest bet I'll ever win. You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomena we see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is the most impossible theory?
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wagers. I'm serious.
We'll play nice. Just a little friendly conversation, Sarah. That's all.
Hi.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attacked. I have your artifact. Who are you? Why don't we start with you telling me what Constellation is? Pirates attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. She's here, with the artifact.
Who are you calling a rock
Thank
breaker?
you, Mateo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
That thing almost killed me. How many times has this happened? Who else has had these visions?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
Bright lights. It was bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Okay. Nice table.
That's it. Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god,
There.
that's it. They're
Stick
reacting.
shift.
Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Hey, 2,000 credits. Can I join
Get
in?
all the answers. It wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
Hi.
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Okay, how much do you know about the artifacts? What are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Nicely timed malnourishment. This is all a little too much. I need some time to clear my head. Alright, I'm in. Tell me what happens next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Woo! Level 3. We got the lodge key. We got some credits. We're not broke anymore, people. And our first main mission. So we're off. We are now off the...
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
We are now off the beaten track. We can steal this magazine. Permanently reduces full damage by 5%. Nice. Now we go on a looting spree. We can now go on a looting spree. So we've got, I mean, the world is our oyster. So we've already picked up. We've got the survey. We could do some more missions on that missions board. We got some activities as well. Talk to Noel about quarters. Investigate the brownouts in the well. I'm going to eat and drink something. So, the world is our oyster. Right, hydrate. Fed. That's where I went wrong last time. I hydrated twice and didn't eat. But, I think we're going to leave it there. Right, that stick shift is... Look at that, that's ridiculous. I am not moving forward there. I'm moving backwards. And then the character is moving forward on their own. So it's almost like it's rebounding. I did say that the stick shift is really bad in this game. This is where I really first noticed it. That's why I was very surprised when it started happening in Assassin's Creed as well. I don't know if maybe there's like a way to turn down the sensitivity on that. Hang on. Look sensitivity, aim, controller look sensitivity, ship reticle, controller vibration, controller hot swap. I don't even know what that means. Ship builder, allow flip merge. What does control? If use the controller will toggle off keyboard controls and vice versa. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it too much, but I think we are going to leave it there for the day, and next time,
whatever works for the two of you, I guess.
We do whatever we feel. We do whatever we feel like. So we're through the railroad. Oh, what to do first? Do we want to just jump straight into the main quest, or do we want to do some side questing? I think maybe do some. I feel like do a bit of side questing before we jump into the main quest, because otherwise we're just going to get activities build up, and then so yeah, investigate the world, talk to Noel about quarters. So I think if we like get the activities out of the way and then dive back into the main quest, that might be fun. But that can be next time on Starfield. So we're gonna leave it there. I hope you have enjoyed as much as I have, if not more so. I know that was probably a very slow, methodical. That took me 3 hours to get through the first bit of the game, but I just love stopping and reading all the books, and I love reading all the terminals and just getting the lore of the land. You know, there's so much rich. This game has so much lore to it. I mean, you learned today, we saw like the history of the colonies, the war between them, because one side, and it was all about this colony that they were supposed to stay in 3 star systems, and then one side built a colony on a 4th star system, and that sparked a war. And it's, you know, the whole, you know, the. And a lot of elements that we came across today to come back up later. So that the whole thing with the terramorphs and the Red Devils, that comes back up later. That hunter guy comes back up later. You know, it's it's storytelling where you have to look for the story. It doesn't spoon feed it to you, if that makes sense. Even though the missions felt very spoon fed, it's like, yeah, you know, pick up this artifact, take this ship, join this organization. It's a very typical Bethesda storytelling method of the main story is given to you, but the world and the lore you have to discover on your own, and I love that. So, and there is scope to just make this your own game as well. If you want to just run a cargo ship and move cargo around, you can do that. If you want to be a bounty hunter, there's actually a faction you can join for bounty hunting. You know, you can make it your own game. So, we're going to make it up as we go along though. But until then, thank you very much for joining me. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and there'll be more Starfield soon. With possibly more lock-picking. Sorry, Jelios. Lock-picking may be a thing. Alright. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye. You must have sunny hearts.